Bum. Just gonna shimmy that down slightly. And make sure that that's good. Server's congested, oh no. I'm probably getting DDoSed. I always wonder if the DDoSing is like a politically motivated thing because they were like, hi, we hired a trans actress and we're going to defend her against people who are being weird. Because the sorts of losers who would be mad about that are absolutely the sorts who would do that. Social. Nope. Wow. I have a letter. Why do I have a letter? Why do I have a letter? Who's sending me mail in FF14? Why do I have a letter? Hello, I hear a voice.
Hello.
I have a letter. Someone sent me mail in the game. Why do I have mail? Delivery Moodle, what is this? A new letter has arrived from Eisen?
Aw, that's cute.
Eisen sent me some ginger cookies and money.
Aw.
I need to reply. Jake, you very much. I'm not deleting that letter. I'm gonna keep that letter. I got a Christmas.
Yay.
Yay! After I've just spent like the last week of my time IRL criticizing the universalization of Christmas. Like, I'm not a Christian. Sitting at work in calls with an atheist, a Hindu, a Muslim, and a Sikh, and they're like, oh, what plans does everyone have for Christmas? I'm like, I'm not a Christian. I don't have any plans for Christmas. The only reason it's a day different than any other is because I have it off of work. Because of the forces of Christian hegemony.
Yay.
And they were like, oh. So. Yay, Christmas.
I was kind of surprised though at work on Christmas Eve. It was more or less dead.
People were actually spending time with their families?
I don't think so. The Walmart and the Costco close by were packed on my way there.
It was just they weren't interested in insert here what you are selling.
Yep.
Which I think is hardware.
Yep. Was busy the day after Christmas though. Huh.
Of course, everyone had to go buy materials to fix the damage their in-laws did. Do I want a Starlight Ceremony things? I kind of don't, but also FOMO. Where's the Starlight Ceremony at?
I think they usually start in Gridania. Usually.
Well,
I don't know. I forgot about that event, to be honest.
yeah. Yeah, I don't really care, but also I don't want to miss out on any prizes. But also, is there really a spirit of the holidays when they remove level 1? Hi, you're gonna give me local libations, which will give me some sip emotes. Okay,
Oh,
I need
emote.
that.
I could use that.
Quickly, give me my task. I'm not reading your lore. Oh, I have to speak with the guide. Here. Yes, ho ho ho. Legally distinct Crimis. Hey, it's a legally distinct Crimis village. Mary Chrysler.
Ho ho ho.
La ho ho ho. Yawn. Leon, Leon, Leon. Let's see. In a Christmas miracle, my mother actually answered the phone and didn't yell at me for not loving my own downfall of fascism. To fascism.
Huh.
Yay.
Yay.
I think part of her recognizes that finally that everything she told me wasn't going to happen has been happening, so she feels bad. But not like bad enough to reconsider the lifetime of political decisions she has made that has put things in this circumstance. Such is life. I don't want to be critical. I'm just happy that she didn't end up being, like, horrible when I talked to her. She kind of has been the last few times.
Oh.
'Tis the nature of things, I suppose.
Okay, apparently we're gathering information on tea. Or something.
Really? Well, I'm just a courier. I'm not reading the notices. Here you go, to the Starlight Stalls. And Orly? Yes, you are a child. Come speak with me, children. There is nothing concerning. You will find that there were no transsexuals in the Epstein files, And we have the whole total Epstein files because they were incompetent buffoons when they released them. And you could do Control A, Control C, Control V, and get full access to everything. Pomp pomp. Lots of allegedly respectable politicians and business figures, and no transsexuals, no drag queens. Wow. Almost as if we have never been a threat to children. I'm ready. Serving punch. Oh shit, I have to actually know shit. Event. Hello, child. You want to have something about Ulda, a thrill of the unknown. Ulda punch. Was that it? Did I just have to give them what they asked for? You want Ulda? There you go. There's Ulda. It is absolutely... Ulda does not smell like spices. It tends to smell a little worse on account of the poverty. Hi, girl. What do you want? Fruits from other places? Lemons is going to have fruits from other places. I didn't even have to read anything. Let's go. I was all prepared to have to look things up and think.
I think that just goes to show how much of the lore you sucked in.
First person asked for something from Ulda. Second person asked for fruits of someplace else. So... there's a place called the Colosseum. Well, that's in Ulda. There you go. Afgradanian. You've never had it before. Tastes like home. Fight in the mouth. Yep. Good luck, kids. Enjoy the drinking of the tea. Godbert, don't come bother us. Thank you. Hi, be careful around Godbert. He's the richest man in the world, and we've learned that children need to be dangerous around rich men, or feel like they're in danger. Children need to... Rich men pedophile. No. Want to feel like you're sailing somewhere far away. Here you go. Have Laminsa. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Go be a cabin boy out at the sea. Oh shit, you're still in danger. I'm terrible.
Which one was the mold punch?
I did Gridania.
Thank you.
It was like, oh, you're from here and you want something that's new and basic. What's the place I know that's full of basic bitches? Gridania! Thank you. Give me the book. So I've learned some emotes.
I do like the little teacups are like decorated with like a painting of like the place they're from.
Gridanian sip. Uldan sip. Lominson sip. Lominson gulp. The gulps are basically the same as the sips. And there's no just basic sip. Well. I'm gonna get back to Tuliolal where it isn't snowing, because fuck snow. And I'm gonna be like... Get in here. And not close, because closing makes me leave the voice chat. I love this music. We will be a little bit short on Cassie moderation in the chat because her computer almost exploded today.
Oh no.
Yeah, it turns out when you like don't change out your computer for like 20 years and just edit it slightly, eventually the capacitors on your motherboard swell up and start popping. And that's bad. And I love her, but she's like, oh, I have a soldering iron, we can just replace the capacitors. I'm like, no, we're buying you a new computer. Your motherboard is DDR3 RAM.
Ooh.
She's exactly what you would expect the communist computer girl to be. Which is adorable. I want to be very clear, as I shout to the other world, that Cassie is adorable. But also, goodness gracious, those capacitors were popping. This is Nora.
Hello.
That's probably not a Cassie. Not a Cassie. Seika. Listen. Also, if it's a dungeon, I'm probably going to go right back to Reaper. But hey, I can look cute in any class now.
Yay.
Also, Halabali, that is not the outfit I'm accustomed to you wearing.
Yeah, I know. Should I change it back?
No, no. I'm glad that you're finally embracing glam.
I did use all of the pink dye from the
Okay, I was
the
expecting. So I was expecting that I would gonna come in here and just see that you were wearing what you're wearing, but no, you actually glammed over the courtly lover's shirt of aiming with the courtly lover's long coat of casting. I love that.
Yep. All of which was handcrafted.
I don't actually have a lot of glam from other classes, so...
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an annoying emote to learn. This glam is purposefully built with something from every role. I think I've mentioned before. But I have melee DPS hat, magic DPS shirt, tank gloves, healer pants, and ranged DPS shoes. And I love this outfit. So now is a question about Seika. The real question is, did Seika catch up, or did Seika get distracted by Vintage Story?
Not sure. Oh, my mug. No.
Considering that she is currently playing Vintage Story, I'm going to guess that she got distracted by Vintage Story. Well, that's okay. In that case, we don't have anyone we have to wait for. We can keep going. And lean in on the success of others. We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Gul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next! Like Kyle said, they were searching for the Golden City might mean they knew something useful. Why is she Scottish now? Why is everyone becoming Scottish lately?
I don't know.
It's because I watched DDR Jake's Bagpipes in Bordeaux series, and I'm like becoming Scottish. The home of the Yokoi is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around through Kozamauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There's an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whichever you prefer. Just be sure you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets to our destination. Boat! It's gonna be a boat! Aaronville wouldn't be saying this if it weren't a boat.
I was thinking experimental ether teleportation, but yeah, boat makes more sense.
Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I'll see to the arrangements. Well, we have some sort of free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. Woklamat, where is the gay bar? I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakulturja. Reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachumekimiki. And a good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then! Yay! Happy Woklamat. Okay, apparently leading me the way is me leading the way to the place I don't know about. I kind of feel like they've been overusing this travel with the NPC mechanic. This is Auntie Tea's Tacos. Name for the owner here, the lovely Tea Soul. Yeah. If you're after the best tacos in Tulio Lol, this place sits at the top with Shabaliev Tie. You say that, Third Promise, but you only ever eat old Berkevu's food. Come by mine for a change. Sorry, Tisol. It's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop by for a bite when the contest is over. I'll stop by for a bite now. Or not, if you're not going to actually sell me tacos. Oh, you can buy tacos here. No, I can't. Lying game. Hi, Ropley. Do you sell me tacos? My, the Third Promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Well met. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yeah, that's been terribly. Trying to leave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? Stand among Terrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Gobbo, great adventurer from across the sea. I brought her here to meet you, actually, though she might have reason to visit Wachumekimeki sooner or later. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. Yay! Pleasure. You there, stop dithering and announce your business already. Oh, it's the dude from the boat who was like a craftsman looking for work. Yeah, we've met him on the boat walk.
I'm glad you remembered, because I was like, I couldn't.
My mind is like a sieve. Things get stuck in it. A jewelry maker on the voyage over. I remember, I spoke with him too. Tiny. Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say. I'm a little closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go ask. Let me know by Link Pearl if you find him first.
Huh. How do I...
Argentine. Come here, you Frenchman.
I forgot how I'm supposed to flag something on the map. Oh well, I'm standing there anyway.
Like that.
Oh,
Like the sharp angle brackets, not square brackets.
oh, sharp angle. Okay. Ah. Did I spell that wrong? Oh, okay.
Not curly braces, not not square braces, not round braces, angle braces. Pause.
What was it? I can't spell today. Okay.
Do you have business with Robley or not? Oh, please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. What you going on about? Oh, I beg of you, don't ask me to explain, do not. Sorry, the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind, so be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith on the most prestigious jewelry maker of all in Ul'dah, Thames Aesthetics. Oh, hello. Wait, are you from the Goldsmith's Quests? Am I supposed to recognize you?
No.
Well, I certainly don't recognize him, but I haven't leveled up since ARR quest.
I think it's a different person.
Oh. And don't lie. You're not the most prestigious jewelry maker if you're not the Goldsmiths Guild. Yeah. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling debt possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth cracked beneath the weight. Thus did I take a ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on these shores. Yet as you witness, I lacked the courage even to approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. All right, then. You offered a morsel and served a full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I can try and give you a few words of advice. And you have experience with my predicament? Feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Hi, Malakek. Aw, Pat War Clamant. Not me, I'm War Clamant, third promise of Tuliolal. The third promise does not feel anxiety. Daughter of the Dawn Servants. Of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. What of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? You can't measure your worth by the successes of others. If you did, you'd be comparing yourself to me, and then you would always be failing.
Dang.
How can I not? Should my work not be with this exacting standards, no new commissions are forthcoming. What then is my point of becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. In the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Wow. Perhaps I'll give this one last try. Thank you for reminding me of what's truly important. So true. I am a mom protagonist, therefore I'm best on 2 counts. What's truly important? Winning. MMO. Well, I didn't mean to ignore you. Yes, I'm glad to see Fonjentani is giving himself another chance. I'm not going to correct Woklamot's mispronunciation that I have given her. Brawl Tirali. I can't help but wonder if Fonjentane is going to follow through. Let's see if he's actually going to talk with Ropuli. Grandest? Grandest? What do you mean I'm not the grandest? I am literally the Grand Gabo. Olivali, my chat's being mean to me. They're recognizing autocorrect as being more grand of a foe than I am.
No.
I mean... Wow. Well, so it's certainly the most inconvenient and irritating. Fonjentane. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Yay. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fonjentine, and I am a goldsmith from Ul'dah in a faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumeki. If you will have me, I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. That's what this is about. You're looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Of course. No interview. No proof of your skills. Flee, Fonjentane. It's a black company. They're gonna grind you up and chew you up and spit you out and destroy your love of the game. Had you not come to speak with me, I would never had that moment of much needed self-reflection. Ooh, I've got a message on Discord. The local Barnes & Noble has the fed-up office lady wants to serve the villainous in physical copy.
Ooh.
My bestie just sent me a message with it. The arrangements have been made. Meet me at the entrance of the High Tide Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a of a Wachu Meki Meki artisan. I like this one. This one is easy to say. Wachu Meki Meki. Oh, as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if the doubt creeps back in. I'll be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Aaronville waiting. I don't need that anymore. That was a sample. Seika, your time's up. I looked at the adventure list. I know we've got the dungeon coming. Seika, your time is up. Come get logged on. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there, that's my big plan. What is that? It's a punit. It's a punity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. I get it. A pull manatee. Punity.
Huh.
How do you know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide, then. Did it have to be my old nemesis, another boat? Well, I took you for someone who was up for the challenge. Was I wrong? It's okay, the third promise does not get seasick. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamauka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use now with Tural at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider it a ritual, but the pilots warned me the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Koana! Lamati. Traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. Oh, I was never alone. I've had my entourage with me since the beginning. Thancred, you asshole. I hate you. Urianger, get a better boyfriend. Thancred, Urianger, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time in the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought, who better to recruit to my cause? I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrate on technology. which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever we have always striven to preserve peace. Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of those we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianje at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. You and Koana and Wuklamat are vying for the throne. As Koana's entourage, does that mean you've resolved to defeat all opponents? Including us? We've sworn to do all in our power to win the contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. Yay! I get to kill Thancred. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. Yay, I get to kill Thancred. I've hated him since ARR. He's such a swarmy bastard. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I'd rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true, I can't stand the boats. I trust the route Arendelle has chosen for us. Yay, we love you, Arendelle. I leave the handling of the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. Dungeon time. I'll remain on deck and stand guard, though it may be wise to have at least one of us up front with Arendelle, just in case. I'd like to stay on deck. I'm eager to put my Pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Kyle will stand guard with Gobo. No, you won't. I have a party. I'll keep Arendelle company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If the fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. I'll endeavor to provide aid where it's needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Let the hunt begin. God damn it. Those two. Hui katu mew. Mew 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 mew. Mew 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 mew. Okay. Seika, last call. Well.
Oh boy.
I guess this means it's time to host a party finder. Unless we have any healers in chat who are ready to show up here and join in.
I haven't actually gotten practice tanking in dungeons, so we'll see how well this goes.
Well, this is why we're going to use Party Finder and not Duty Finder. Dungeons. Min-eye level. Silence Echo. Clear. Min-eye level. No echo. Max pain. Blind. It's Dawntrail time. Woo! Streamed at Twitch TV and Double Barb. Recruitment is going. Seika is still working through Post-Endwalker. As expected. Vintage story consumed. I don't know what that little thing is, but I love that it had a gay pride carpet a moment ago. There. Your little thing, Halabali, has a gay pride carpet. Hi.
Yeah, it's a dance pad.
This is an awkward position. Dini. Blind and mine as always. Smile. Min-eye level. Silence Echo. Dungeons. Dawntrail. Oh my gosh, new tab. Worst case, we try again. Smile. Okay. Phoebe is nervous about the idea of Dawntrail Dungeons mine, so that's exciting. I look forward to suffering. I closed Discord. I probably did close Discord. Give me a moment. No, I didn't. But it did decide to reboot on me.
Okay. Oh, there he comes. Oh wait, did he go ahead of us just to ram into us?
That does sound like some shit he'd pull. They'd pull. It would pull. I think it's they in the case of when it's everyone. Demi.
Dastardly shit right here.
Okay. Allura, it seems like if you fail, it's not too shabby.
Oh my. Yes. Why am I taking these one at a time? So far, so good.
Well, not a problem so far. This has been a very simple dungeon. And it's raining! Whee! The blue will jump up ahead.
We're gonna crash! Oh, never mind.
Yes, yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift!
Oh. Oh, there goes my hammer.
I should maybe not be on the same side of them as you in case they do, like, tank bustery bullshit. Haha, fuck you, Bakul Jaja. Got nothing on us.
Ooh, it's improvising. Let's see.
Oh no!
Ah, a harness!
Well, shit. Boat cripple.
I guess we're gonna have to walk the rest of the way.
Seems like it.
Okay, there we go. Oh.
Lead the way, or I'm gonna remember to prep this beforehand. Hey! Oh, hey! It's the boss
Yeah.
fight.
Oh, that's a
It's
big one.
Punity.
No, don't squish me! There you go. Oh no! Ow! That's right, focus on me, focus on me. Oh, I do not want to get spanked by the sword!
Ooh, this is nice and exciting.
Oh, what is this thing?
Yes. Eat more trees. Just have this cloak washed.
Well, dang, that sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like the cool's problem.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, come on. Everyone over here. Get in line. Oh, dang. Oh, it took me. Yeah. Whew.
Brilliant. That was beautiful.
Whew. Thank you. I was forgetting what I should have been doing half the time.
Well, you didn't die. You didn't, like, lose anything.
Nope.
Alright, we can pull more than one pack right now.
It looks like it stopped here.
Not unit.
Oh.
Butter time.
Help.
Ooh.
Oh.
Strange happenstance. Has some misfortune befallen thy vessel? Apologies, friends, for taking the fuck you, Thancred. The fuck you, Thancred. Fuck you, Thancred, you piece of shit. I hate you.
Fine, okay, I'm with you now with the chili bacon. Oh. Hey, come over.
Come on.
Hey.
Go after Aura, not me.
Hey, there's more. Okay,
Let me
fine.
move forward. Like, sorry, I'm sorry. Thinker got me tilted.
Fair. Thancred always gets me tilted. Gosh, I hope we get to fight Thancred as, like, the boss later this dungeon. I so want to just kick his arrogant fucking ass.
See, they can break through my shield quick enough. Yay! My shield's broken!
He's just a swarmy fucking sexist piece of shit. I don't like him. I've disliked him from the beginning, and a lot of the people who played with us at the beginning were like super hot for Thancred, so I've just become a hater. Like, Thancred's not that bad, except he is enemy to women everywhere. Hi, Drowsy. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, that's a buster, that's a buster! Press all the buttons! What's that?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Oh! Should I be getting out of those way? Or...
Probably.
Oh! Now these dance invigorate stairs. Oh, that's not good. Come back here. I'm not done yet. Oh no, not again!
Oh, we got friends.
Yep. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Oh, side ball.
Just wants to sleep and dance.
And we just won't let him.
Are there any of those things heading that way?
Go over here.
Oh. Thanks, Buster.
I love it when I get to end on Communio. That is always the best feeling. It's like, yeah. Get nuked at the end of the fight. Okay.
Alright, we finally made it up outside again.
Where it's just so beautiful. I kind of don't want to fight and just want to look at the surroundings.
Okay, is everything... Oh, yeah.
You can trust this healer. I'll grab the treasure.
Hey, come back here! Come back here!
Really, the only thing going on here you can't trust is me remembering to use my inter-fight ability that lets me open my fight with a massive frickin' jump on everything.
I keep forgetting about my mitts.
Don't forget your mitts, you're a tank! What do you mean you're forgetting your mitigation?
There's so many attack buttons, I keep forgetting that there were even. Okay, I actually remember my mitts this time.
Good job. Mitigation's important.
Oh, I think that's our boss.
Yep, that's our boss, and it's eating animals. Hi, Pumas. I forgot again to do Solso. Oh my gosh. After the next fight, just someone shout Solso.
So-so?
So-so.
That's not Darkness Night. I mean Blackness Night. Oh boy. I was a little worried for a second.
No need to worry about anything. Victory is at hand. What's eating a big worm? The apex predator. It's Gargura.
Huh.
Yeah, that's just the green weapon.
That's why she retired from VTubing. She's not a shark anymore. She transformed into an insect. It was bad for branding.
Yeah. Looks like a mantis fused with the beetle.
Truly the greatest predator known to everything. Soul South.
And then. Okay. That was the wrong button. All beasts emerge to defend their territory. Oh yeah, so.
I did have to do that in between fights, and I did remember to.
Okay.
I did forget was Guts' design.
Oh, it's eating them.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
How did I not take damage from that? What? Question it later.
By just not being in the area, or possibly being shielded.
oh, I do not like that. Oh, wait. Oh boy!
Whew.
One like your life depends on it because it does.
Running? I had my teleport ready.
Oh,
Ow.
ow.
You robbed me of so much uptime with that attack. You darn thing.
The wrong spot to stand in.
Oh, the wind's back. Yay. I think I did that a little early. Never mind. I am never punished.
You got a good healer here. I have been screwing up my positionals all fight, and I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I don't think I know what my rotation is supposed to be, honestly. That doesn't matter because first try!
Seriously, Demi kicked ass. We need a victory shot with everyone. We need a victory shot with everyone over here. Nope, Demi left. No, Demi. You were the hero. Well. Still gonna take the pose.
Nope, that was not the right one.
Battle effects off for that. There we go, and then perfect.
I do like that sword pointing pose that I do.
We have cleared the first dungeon in Dawntrail, Blind and Mine. Let's go.
Not bad for a tank that hasn't tanked in a while.
Oh, you did fine, except for, you know, forgetting your mitigations. And game did pretty good, except for the whole not letting us beat up Thancred at the end. I guess the fangirls
This
would
is
have
as far
rioted.
as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Does that just mean we went through all that for nothing?
Yes, I think it does. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Goblins who traversed were dug by the Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout the region.
Oh, I guess that's...
Well, I appreciate the lesson, O wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? No, we're going to take forever, because we have plenty of time. The third promise never gets seasick. Our river journey's almost over. For proof of that, we need only look ahead.
I think looking is like the last thing she needs right now.
Pretty waterfalls. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. But I thought the third promise doesn't get seasick. I'm never going to let that go. I'm going to be teasing her about this for like the next 70 years. Oh, great Dawn Servant, would you like to come on an ocean cruise with me through to Doma? After all, the third promise never gets seasick.
Or maybe thinking Gashi?
Yeah. Are you? Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you strength for a short walk, Wicklamat? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Wicklamat. Ignore me. This is nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well, but if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But Kryl, I'm... Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. Otherwise, how will we manipulate our besties and ensure that there's proper corruption for us to exploit for our own advantage? You as well, Gobo? Well, I get leaned on. I'm not a leader. I'm the person who exploits the corruption for my own benefit. I've always believed my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Form
so
local
maybe
party,
party.
please, thanks. Disband party. Invite. I've long felt I could never tell when I was confusing or hurting. Admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. If you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Ah, so you can Peloton us. That makes sense. Well, because apparently, it's a bit of a hike.
Oh. What's that up there? Bandits?
Hi, bandits. Bye, bandits.
Oh, okay. I guess this is someone else's problem.
Or it can be our problem. I don't mind it being our problem.
Oh, I'm stuck.
And
You
stay out.
run, you better run!
Mahaha.
Yay.
Alright. Mounts exist here. Up, up, up.
Uh-oh, what's following us?
Some birds like my delicious chocolate mount. stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire and a meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
Kidnapping! I'm just shitposting. I have no idea. Let's find out.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either.
Lucky. My birth mother was kind of an unreliable bitch. I take after her.
For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Well, why do you want the throne?
Why? Because my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace. And I want to keep it that way.
Okay, but why don't you just back Koana? Koana's got the same sort of vibe going. If you don't think you can do the job, why don't you back him? There's got to be a reason why you think you should be in charge. I need you to tell me. Because you're right. Whatever it is.
I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve.
Hear,
In
feel,
so doing,
think.
You'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
Okay, this is kind of cool, because,
I'm
like,
sorry, everyone. I've been a fool.
in ARR, we were, buddies with the heads of the three nations. In Heaven's Word and afterwards, we're, involved in the revolution, the rise of Aemric. We're involved in the revolutions in Doma and Alamiga, so we're friends with them. We've been involved with Garlemald and their ascension and their new government, even though we don't like them. We are friends with Vritra in Radzaton. Like, we are close with, like, every major ruler in this world. And now we're like, yeah, they're just idiots. You're fine. Don't worry about it. To this, like, insecure little future queen. Oh my gosh. This is... I don't get why people shit on Dawntrail. It's not, like, exciting. But already, it's like, yeah. I have a nagging feeling this contest shit's gonna go on just a little too long. But it feels like an appropriate thematic low point after literally saving the universe.
From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not.
And honestly, I wouldn't want the stakes to raise higher after Endwalker. I'm like, it'd be like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I like this kind of slow bit. And I like the thematic through line that is still occurring of, yeah, we've been close to power. We get how it works. Woklamat may have been close to power this whole time, but she doesn't really get it. And we're tutoring. And it feels different than Stormblood with Lys, because Lys was really getting tutored by Rauban, so we were just kind of there. Here it feels like it's our duty, and I like that.
Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
It doesn't help that I love Senna Breyer as a voice actress, and oh my god.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find a city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather.
Now that I think about it, it's not like we worked particularly really hard to reach those people in power. We were just kind of in the right place at the right time.
Put a pin in that. I feel like there's something unintentional in the theming of this game related to that. I don't have a fully versed plot thought about that, but you're right. I'm going to probably end up thinking about that while I'm napping later.
I appreciate it, Woklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Thank you, developers, for speaking through Kryl there.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Yay! And taking a couple of chunks out of it with a hammer and chisel to enrich ourselves, of course.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
But nothing important archaeologically, just something off to the side. We want to leave the rest of it intact so we can charge admission later. Aww. Ernville, do you have a crush on Woklamat? Meanwhile, with the asshole Thancred and his wife who deserves better, Urianger.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
They don't even need a spy on us. We're just that loud.
But what of you two? Woklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Okay, well, Urianger is like a two-faced, duplicitous schemer, so we've been on different sides from him before, and I hate Thancred, so it's not that strange.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it.
Oh, please give me an opportunity, Thancred, please.
Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Amachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I have any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
Okay, this is out of left field. But what if Koana and Woklamat's political marriage, joint rulership? I think I might have mentioned that previously. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time we played.
It's on my head. It's in my head that they aren't, like, incompatible from a political standpoint, and they're complementary. Like, yeah, you incest, but they're not actually related.
They're not bad related, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, you know, they can Habsburg that shit. It's fine. Never caused any problems.
Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start.
Dang it, Sacred! You're not allowed to use that
I
line.
imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Thancred. Banned. No. We've already gotten the tagline in this series of cutscenes. Cancelled. Hashtag. Cancelled. Cancel Thancred. Stealing from Kryl there.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawnservant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawnservant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
Cyril Jar, are you going to become the big baddie of the expansion?
Time is passing.
Oh no.
And I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all.
I could see Cyril Jar betraying the first promise.
And just so
taking
there is
power.
no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
I also like that Zeralja isn't like a villain. Like, he's misguided, but he's got like an understandable POV.
Like, I'm getting that kind of sense. Like, I feel like he wants what's best, but his way of doing it is misguided at the core of it.
And then Bakul Jaja, I don't know what's going on, but something is driving Bakul Jaja, and I think we're gonna figure it out and be like, oh, he's not a mocking, laughing villain either. He's got reasons, and I'm liking this.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be a shame to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings! Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
I feel like I'm going to relate too much with what's going on over there. I don't like it. Being able to say these things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest and I can take full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better for myself and my people. Yay! Oh. A promise for the people! A title!
Yay!
The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favored hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there'll be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zurul Shah and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. And off she goes again. For now, we're held west and aim for the bank of the second river. We've already killed the bandits, though. We did a whole massacre of bandits. Oh, alpaca keep. Bye, Widowmaker. I said bye, Widowmaker. I'm not interested in you. Go away. There are no widows to make today.
On the road again.
Can't wait to be on the road again. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party this size. Earthenshire is a little further ahead, on the opposite bank of the Miakabek Zoma. Let's remain vigilant all the same. Where are the bandits? We've already defeated the bandits. We just did it before the big cutscene. Massive Fate. Oh, what are you? You're cute. Bird of Ligaka. You're cute. I like you. This area is really, really pretty.
It is pretty.
Oh, it's the same map as where Many Fires and such was. Oh, that's cute.
I gotta come back here later and see if I can find some good mining spot.
Come back and gather all the Aether Currents.
That too.
Earthenshire. Oh my gosh, they live in pots. That's cute.
Boy. Are you trying to get out? Huh? Get out. Here.
Well, Aaronville? What's up? This is it, the village where the lay of pots from the Tuliolol saga took place. Earthenshire? Idleshire? Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? These settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble pots, and the others are repurposed to town. Gobos! Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Redderock is the Elector you seek. Well, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Redderock would like to do just that, we have a more pressing worry. The storms which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help-hands from the Potsworn were injured. There's no time for feats or medal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide the Potswan with tours, materials, living quarters, everything they could need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metal work in Toral. Oh, this is unacceptable! I was promised no distractions. This is the best they offer. I should never have left Wachumeki Meki. You see, Potswan desert us. Without enough healthy Halpans, we are failing to uphold our side of the Pot Pact. Should all our Potswan leave, Earth and Shire will grind to a halt. You have to do something and do it soon. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more of your people and village, and it would bring us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obliged to join in. Take a rest while you can. I could use a nap. What Gobbo means to say is we'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. I was hoping you'd all feel that way. I wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We take every help hand we can get. Red Rock Tooth swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we'll commence the feat with all haste. You and Third Promise can assist help hand Rakarok. You other four follow Ready Rock. The other help hands in need of hand lending. I appreciate you pitching in. I mean what I said at many fires. There's no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this jury, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. After all, the Third Promise never gloats or is overly prideful. Let's find this Rakarok fellow and see what we can do for him. Right. Onward to Ragnarok. We named a spaceship for this guy.
Oh, the Alpaca Keep.
That's not Ragnarok. Hey Ragnarok, you have the same name as our spaceship. Ragnarok can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The Pot Pact is broken and the pots are emptying. While you come to Ragnarok, Ragnarok accept your hand lending with joyous, filled smiles. If we can offer the Potsworn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. That sounds like a start. Whatever you need. What weapon have I got? You know what? I should probably try the summoner weapon just in case. Nope, it doesn't matter. The Rock needs his new help hands to create good living for Potsworn Kahi. The help hand assigned to Kahi is hurt during Rock Wane, so Rock took over, but knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Help hands do not bother the Potsworn with straight asks. Our job: observe, anticipate, prepare things with guess think. Please, guess think with Rakarok. Find out what Kahi lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us. Yes, that is exactly what I said, Cassie. It sounds like a start. I don't have brain to know for sure where it will end up because it's only like 4 o'clock. This is where Kahi works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. Kahi is hot. This must be... as I said, it's only 4 o'clock. I love you. It's only 4 o'clock. It's not dinner time yet. I must be Kahi. It's a lot quicker for us to talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. We'll have to leave him be and try our hand at some guest thing. Okay, inspect the workshop. This is the stuff Cassie would be good at. Cassie's good at guest thing. So let's see. To begin with, Kahi looks to be really freaking hot. Must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace, yet there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in that stifling heat? There's no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else missing. He's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot or it loses its savor. Something else to look at, but apparently I'm not seeing it. The tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for new ones. Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rakarok. Woohoo! Also, since I'm back in Summoner, I suppose I should summon my carbuncle. Oh, I already had my carbuncle. Okay. Never mind. Hey, Rakarok. Made your observations? What did you guess think? First off, I noticed he hasn't touched his food, and an empty belly can't be good for concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. But our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? Ah, but Rakarok is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's tastes. I can help with that. My brother Koan is also his Taro, and while everyone has personal preferences, there's some they tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it's brought to him like that, Kahi wouldn't have been able to eat it till it cooled down. By the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Rakarok never would have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining these things to our cook? Not at all, but I don't think that's the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. The Hitzel or homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in front of the furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try the drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. You know where we can get one? Oh, you gather them at the Shoals of No Return. There are many old boats there abandoned by those who gave up the search for the Golden City. So we salvage them from the wrecks. Could you handle that for us? Sure. And finally, from what I can tell, his files and saws were worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Ah, Rakarok was too preoccupied with stocking materials. Serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is a help-hand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We meet back here when our tasks are done. Shoals of No Return are past the crags, through a tunnel southeast of here. Should be able to spot a passage from outside the village. Okay, I shall go to the Shoals of No Return, and then I suppose I shall not return. On account of them being the Shoals of No Return.
Maybe once we're done, it'll become the Shoals of Some Return. Oh my god. It's like a triceratops and a chameleon in one.
Ooh,
Oh,
can't wait to see it. Oh, fuck you, Thancred. You're Gobo, aren't you? What brings you out here? I'm helping people. An issue with caring for the Potsworn. When they approached me with that problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charlian instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed, after all. The Moblins did not care for that idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense when we begin the Feat of Pots. Until then, we're deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands, and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We're on our way back from procuring herbs for Urianje, in fact. Settlement in Kozamuka, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn's servant, one of my first acts will be establish reliable trade routes to the capital, and I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlian technology. My apologies, I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. You might need again, I'm sure. Take care, Gobbo. He wants to establish better infrastructure to reduce proximity to the capital and improve control. I've played a U5, I know how this works. Then your CPU will overheat and your computer will restart, and then you won't be able to continue your Maya into Maya game. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's apparently not the way. Apparently over here is the way. I see? Question mark? No. I see. The camera was all tricksy at me. I've discovered Miyaka Bexoma. And an Aether Current. And Moblins. Not Moblins, Morbles. Fiery orange crystal is almost certainly not what we're looking for. Bright green actually sounds like wind, and drafty thing sounds like wind. Blue's water. Red is fire. Green is wind. And drafty sounds wind. It's almost as though I used to be a black mage.
There's also the part of like getting colored crystals and defeating the first few primals in our journey.
Yep, and any crafting you do. Basically, if you're at this point in the story and you don't immediately know which one you need to be picking, then you have not been paying attention. Oh, is that the Triceratops iguana?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
It tried to eat me.
It tried to eat you. Well, you're... What can I say? You're a snack.
Oh dear.
That took way too much effort to adjust the camera for. Is that a cool breeze, Rock Field? Drafty shard. Yes, I thank you for finding the drafty shard. Rakarok will add it to the new set of tools he brought. And I come bearing good food tidings. The cook was prepared a fit feast for the most discerning Castaro. It's on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahe thinks of our efforts. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I'm grateful for your kind consideration. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate with a peace worthy of a pot sworn. I just realized there's a question that must be established for everyone in-game and in chat and in YouTube VODs, plus in the short that I'm going to ask in a moment, or what I'll make later. I'll remind that question after the cutscene. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Voluksunsa. The craftsmanship satisfies the Shire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance! Truly a gift fit for a dawn servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill after all. Forgive my interruption. Lamati, I'm told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with the feat. That's good news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of a potsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, second promise. I drew inspiration from Kozamauka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wondered why Noblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlian goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliolal, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of the craft would do well to study it there. I was raised among Histadro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tural's various peoples was eye-opening. Oh, did you see his frickin' snarl? Oh my god. Come on, this little snarl. You lived as a traditional Histadro. I have few fond memories of nomadic life.
That might partially explain why he doesn't seem to care much for tradition.
So, the question. Question for everyone in the game and everyone in chat, of the utmost importance. And I realized during that cutscene I could ask it. Who has the better belly button?
Oh boy.
Wuklamat or Gobo?
I want to give... maybe because it reminds me of my dogs, but I want to give Wuklamat a belly rub.
Even my girlfriend is saying Wuklamat has a better belly button. I failed my belly button.
Oh, why is my mouse doing that?
You know what? I'm actually inclined to agree.
I was gonna pat you, but my mouse is starting to do something weird.
Locklock's very grateful to you. I'm thanking both for your hard-working, clever guest think. When it comes to help handing, knowing the Potsworn is really important. That's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already. Well, Koana, lead the way. The Elector bids the claimants assemble at a large building in the west side of the village. I'll head over after finding Thancred and Urianger. Oh, I also ran into the Levelure twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Oh, Koana is so nice! We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat's starting. But even now, he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Ready Rock waiting. Aww. Koana's a frickin' moron! You don't need to be conscientious to your rivals. Take every advantage you can get. Ready Rock thanks you for assisting help hand Rock. She will announce the feat when the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a while longer. Ah, that explains it. Ready Rock's waiting for everyone. Okay. Well, I apologize, Koana. I didn't respect your game. I'm happy to report we were able to convince the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? I recognized a wind crystal. You managed the same. Splendid. Hi, Zorologia. Oh, welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and the new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zorologia. He cleaned many piles of rockfall as if they were pebblestones. Resilient son for Dawn servants. Zorologia was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he'd volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, well, we meet again. A cool Jaws. Jaja is here too. Just in time for the feat to begin. I bet he was already here, lying low while the rest of us did all the work. Claimants, your attention, please. As Ready Rock explained, many of our Potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by these artisans brings in much jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Tuliolal merchants will suffer. So, the Ready Rock sets you this feat. Each of you also to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. Hey, Fontaine dude. We know one. Easy peasy. Where to recruit new Potsworn? Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Ready Rock's request. She'll be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zorologia's disqualification. The right is means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Then Ready Rock declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps.
They didn't say anything about intimidation.
Or exploitation of bad decisions. The Elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do.
Well, then well, I guess depending on how you go about it, that could or could not count as scrap snatching.
A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. A cool Jaja. So blatant. That nasty brute's up to something. Extremely blatant that he announced directly in front of us. Aye, he may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Wuklamot? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Tuliolal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery.
Didn't we help a goldsmith find work earlier?
Exactly, the Fontaine dude. Meanwhile, Koana probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. It's just a statement of fact. I suppose we could try asking around Wachumeki Meki. Seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliolal it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? We could attune to the Aetheryte and teleport. Come on. I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. Please tell me you've attuned to the Tuliolal Aetheryte, Wuklamot. You said I should share my burden, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. The third promise gets seasick?
The scandal!
I never would have agreed to this if I'd known.
How are we gonna win the competition now?
Look, Lamont, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. Will, are you sure? I'm positive, mostly. Well, you all have fun on the boat. I'm gonna frickin' teleport, right? You're not gonna make me take the boat with you. I attuned to the Aetherites. They made me take the boat with them. I need a moment. Upriver or downriver? Ihuyuktuma is too rough for me. Nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd rather not foot on a boat if I can help it. Right, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a Potsworn. Okay, first go attune. Attune to the Aetherites. Walk. Attune to the Aetherite. Don't... He's not going to attune to the Aetherite.
Do you think she knows how?
You point your hand, you channel your inner... It's like on par with an extremely basic, you know, Ice 1 spell. Anyone can do Ice 1.
I could fling a stone.
Yeah.
Haven't done that in a while, though.
Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to Wachumeki Meki? You've not chipped your axe again, have you? No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. So what do you think? Do you know any craftsmen who might be interested? Filching my artisans for moblins, eh? Well, seeing as Third Promise is making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only, I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who I know with a mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to a different location on the other side of the world, or possibly to a remote village on like no baseline, and is deeply insecure with very few options, who can't really afford passage home, and is so desperate that they'll agree to just about anything with a little bit of pressure. The Ellison dude, who just started working here. You mean Fontaine? He did say he was employed at a fancy jewelry store across the salt. Considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little upriver. That said, he only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm making the offer. Once he hears how well Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fontaine at his workbench this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Jabalyevte. Then maybe we should go talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. We don't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. 2 of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like. Alright, let's go see a man about a pot. That sounds like a dirty toilet joke. I need to go see a man about a pot. Fill it with soil. Also, I was hoping I could be more dramatic with my back teleport and it didn't work. Oh, you're here too. Third Promise said she wants to chat. I've just finished eating. Shall we find a quiet spot outside? Yes. I would prefer to discuss this away from prying eyes. Fontaine, the Sultana needs you. Last time we talked in the speech, you were in a miserable state. Yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul. Until you two came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment's been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. Oh, that's wonderful. So what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become Potsworn. I've heard my colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the right of succession. I need to bring a new Potsworn to the Earthenshire. So that's the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wachumeki, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I am now officially a subject of Tuliolal. Which means you are in you betrayed the Sultana. Fontaine. I'm endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. And now you'll recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement. In the ensuing chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wish to suffer such loss again. So, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliolian that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, I shall gladly do so. Fontaine, thank you. I shall return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me. I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Oh, I didn't even need to threaten him. Perhaps you remember me, Brokevu, owner of XIV. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're Woklamat's ally across the salt, right? Hero of some renown, too, if gossip's to be believed. Well, as it happens, I could use some heroic help. Doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. Are those role quests?
Yeah.
That feels like role quests.
Oh man, I still haven't done the
Uncouth
tank.
customers.
I
That
haven't
feels
done
like...
the tank role quest for Endwalker yet.
Well, there's time. We don't have any hurry. Can't believe no one likes my belly button. Wah.
Sorry.
It's a good belly button, but Woklamat's is better. And I don't think that helped.
I'm deeply insecure now about my belly button.
I thought the whole point of this adventure was to not feel insecure comparing yourself to others.
That's the lie we're telling Woklamat so that she can become the next Dawn servant and owe us favors. So we can, you know, have every ruler on the planet owing us favors in case of the next big disaster. We need to add Woklamat to the international Discord chat. To the international signal chat. Where we, you know, discuss the one world government. Don't tell, chat. It's a secret. Master Rupley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but, Fontain's agreed to sign the Watt Pact, yes? Well, it's a shame to lose a capable goldsmith. To have one of our own handpicked to serve the Third Promise is a great honor for Wachumeki Meki. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself if you're so inclined. I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I shall not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I'm blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tuliolal. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You always have a job at Wachumeki Meki. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll pack my things. What became of Fontaine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to be potsworn. We all leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid, we'll meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fontain's putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down.
Ooh, custom deliveries. Yes.
Ooh. Woklamat needs to pay a visit to the palace. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you pass the time however you like, I suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we have a big journey ahead of us. Okay. Oh wait, this isn't my house. That's the taco joint that doesn't actually sell tacos. This is the hotel. With the Aetherite shard, I could have just used the teleport. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. That's guard messenger. At last. I don't like the sound of that. Welcome back, madam. You've had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting on your return.
Gobor III's promised entourage. I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn Servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. And one more thing, you are not to mention this visit to Wuklamot.
One thing I'm not doing is climbing the stairs. The Dawn Servant wants to speak to me, I will, but I'm not going to guarantee keeping secrets from Wuklamot. I will use my judgment there. Alabali has left the party. Ah, that's why.
Yeah. Well, if it's what I think it is, I'm going to give him
The Dawn Servant wants you within. While I was not informed of the reasons, in terms of attire, I suggest full battle regalia. I am battle regalia'd. Dawn Servant, I have a question of utmost importance. Who has the better belly button, me or your daughter? You're right.
You're asking the wrong person.
You're right. It is odd. It is odd and awkward for me to ask you about your daughter's belly button. I'm sorry.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
You know, I'd be frightened if I wasn't expecting this.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne.
Well, I look forward to beating you.
And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland. Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
You're nothing compared to Worsty. Why don't we find out?
Is that not why I've been summoned?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed? The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Come! Ready your arms, and show me the truth of the tales.
So sow.
I want to fight to remember! Let's test the waters. Ha ha! They didn't even blink. Ha ha ha! I see you know the Viper style! Ha! Let's see how you handle this! The spearman did not lie. Very well then. Burn. Resolve and receive kingdom. All right. Did you think you had my measure? Take this! Still holding up? We're far from finished! No more holding back! Stay alert!
Rawr. Is this supposed to be a challenge?
Good practice at least.
Yeah, and I'm even fucking up my rotation.
Now we'll see what you're truly made of.
Ah. My laptop fell down. Ah. My laptop was not in position. It fell off its position.
That will do.
Ah, do not help. Do not help. That's not helpful. Thank you. Extra hands do not help put my laptop back on its stand.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it.
Yeah, despite having to, like,
even with my head of reason asleep,
awkwardly reposition my...
I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
And I even had my laptop falling off of my table and had to, like, catch it with one arm while I was doing the rapid click with my mouse.
Oh boy.
Stinian did not exaggerate. You are
I'm
a
glad
force
your
to be
laptop's
reckoned with.
okay.
This just represents how badass I, the streamer, am. Wahaha.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
I see.
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hot-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way.
Huh.
Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father.
Okay.
Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi?
An immature child with great promise.
Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
I'm jealous of her belly button. He's young with potential. Yeah, that's basically what I just said. He's immature but has potential.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lama Ti thinks she understands our many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized
that none of your children are fit for the throne? Yeah, I kind of have. You've kind of failed as far as raising heirs.
As potential rulers, all
they all seem to have like
are lacking.
Glaring flaws. Well, some more glaring than others.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
I am sworn to put your daughter on the throne, and I will kill you if I have to.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and been loved in turn.
To ancient history and the farthest distances of space, buddy.
Guide Lama Ti as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
Okay.
I knew it. There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter.
I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
You should fight Alice. You'll kick her ass, but it'll be good for her. And I think he'll dig that whole magic and sword thing she's got going.
Watch over her, champion.
So, did anyone notice in the middle of the fight that little attack?
Kona's recruits are no less sharp. As
He was about to shoot a fireball, but kind of fizzed out before he tried again.
They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset.
And the Vow of Resolve looked at the Vow of Wisdom and said, "Oh, of course."
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Is the Vow of Wisdom worse off than we're being led to believe?
I think so.
Ugh. Imagine if the Vow of Wisdom is dead. Is he, like, rotting there? Is the Vow of Resolve gonna get sepsis? That'd be horrible.
The other two, though.
Maybe not dead, but
They dismiss
probably
comrades
close to
willing to
it.
point out their
Just not in a
shortcomings.
coma.
And no good can come of it.
Lots of sleep. I mean, I understand being very sleepy, but I don't know. I'd have trouble sleeping through all that. Also, XP goes to Summoner.
Oh yeah, XP. That's right. XP Dark Knight. Always when I click on the NPC.
If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling till the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who don't need to be carried away after their bouts. Zeralja, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and now yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. Curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? A small favor, nothing more. That's all it was. I think Cassie wants me to eat dinner. How do we feel about continuing next week?
That sounds good.
Or should we finish? Let's finish out the Potsworn. We need to go deliver him.
All right.
We'll finish this out. Slevin had one bite of money because Rude thinks Papa's nonsense. So I'm going to go back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the Ford Cabins. Come join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? I'm ready for problems that may arise. And I remembered the Aetherite shards exist.
Oh, so I'll wait for it.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea and prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fogentain. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then?
A word before you go.
Oh.
Oh, it's you! Hi! Wookiee-voo, what are you doing here? I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the same grave offense of delaying without promises departure. Please take up your axe and rend my flesh into taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Please leave your fetishes at home. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What's this all about? I had come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot what voice I gave him. That's right. It's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrell for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it's more unassuming and owes its name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart.
Every telling, however, we see has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I implore you proceed with utmost care. That's all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wokivu. Wokivu could be in charge of court protocol in the reign of Dawn Servant Lamatier. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident?
Maybe he never went in?
It seems the legend originated with the Yokoi. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead will follow in time, but first let us see Fontaine safely into the Moblin's care. Once more onto a boat, dear friend Wook. Woklamat, the opposite of the head of reason. Because she's woke.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
Ooh. A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me! But he's just a runt.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Your part in this is far from over.
Wow. We're back, and we brought with us a willing Patswan. This is Fontaine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Eshtaim's Aesthetics in Ulda. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have reached the requirements for Feet of Pots. Ready Rock, present your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. That makes 3. The more Potswan candidates. Come, tell Ready Rock your tales. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh, you are doing well. I expected nothing from Sir Aljar's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish, and arm Tural with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very. Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting, until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Ready Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliolal, there were no pot pacts for Potswan. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gululjaja arrived. The families of the grab snatched pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a warmike people. We feared death had come for us. Gululjaja just wanted to talk.
Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of joyful artisans. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy pots one make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gul Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and clever think change Moby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. You would rather look to the future and the next feat. We should be getting on as well. But Quilterjaw never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment, third promise? Rattlerock would repay you for hand helping with Kahi. He brings tale of Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness. A city of eternal bliss forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. That's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rattlerock. Where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yokoi friends. They live in the mountains in Okopacha. The giants again. Seems everything's pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught us much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Yay! Happy Wuklamot. Happy Mobbies. I guess I can forgive her having a better belly button than I. Right, we should go see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Okopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. We leave Earthenshire from the west, the road which leads to the mountains. We'll find that first. Look out, Ready Rock! Out of the way! Oh no! Trampled. Oh. Dead. Midgard Sommer, how could you?
Yep, we're gonna have to come back here later to do some ether current hunting.
Yep. When we finish this quest, I think is when we'll be done. Looks the trail is gonna get steep from here on in. I hope everyone's ready for some climbing. Third promise.
I'm glad I caught you. Ready Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you.
Oh, something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long, if you'd follow me. I wonder what this is about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. One of us should have gone with her, you know, as bodyguard.
I mean, like, huh? I don't recognize that person from the village.
Looks kind of like the bandits we fought in the Fate.
Huh, didn't even notice that.
It's taken quite a while. I keep waiting for now, I suppose. Really, one of us should have gone with her. What are we doing? We're bodyguards, first and foremost. You can still see town.
No, I think at this point, someone should have just followed.
Perhaps there are complications? Let's wait a little longer. That's true, we can see the town. This is a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? How? There's only the one road. I wouldn't underestimate Woklamat's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Ready Rock who had business with her, yes? Okay. Sure, you should have gone back with her. Why didn't you go? You were the bodyguard.
Why didn't you go?
Because I am tired. I was fighting her dad earlier.
Same here.
I couldn't go. She's not here.
Back again so soon? You came looking for Woklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Leydrock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. But who was the man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where's Lamatier? Is she not with you? She was kidnapped by bandits. This is a great spot to stop, yes. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? But thou shouldst worry for thy sisters, understandably. But rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent locating her. I'll help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Gobo and I should work together at least, the better to facilitate communication between our groups. Sure. The rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. Kawana, important question before we depart. We'll be on our way as well. Keep in touch. We begin our search next week. But before we depart, Kawana, important question. Who has a better belly button, me or your sister?
Oh my god. I'm a 12 divine +1.
That looks like enough people for us to raid somewhere. Let's go do a raid. Let's see. Who we got? We got Matt, Shen, Anarchy, Lucky, and A Kiss for Luck. Let's go with Matt. I like raiding Matt. Let's go. Everyone get in here. Rawr. And next week, we go hunting for Lamati.
Yay.
For now, Matt time. Rawr.